Quick video for you on a little job that turned into a slightly bigger job that I've done this week. So this vehicle, would you believe, is another rusty VW transporter. And as you can see, it's rusted along one of the usual places that they go, along that driver's door edge and on the sill. Some better pictures here to show you just how bad they do rust now it's opened up with a sander. So from experience of working on a few of these, I've found that generally between 8 to 10 years they do start to rust from inside out. So all you can really do with these vehicles is keep on top of them the best you can. So on the door I use my DA to knock that rust down. I use my polish strip wheel to knock the thicker rust down. Inside the door was pretty bad, so as well as using my polish strip wheel I also had to use a die grinder. As well as doing where the door shuts, I also had to do the back edge of the door, so you can see there that it all rusted on that edge and also along the bottom of the door, so there was no point doing the outside without doing the inside. And you can just see there where I've cut some of that sealer away to grind that rust out. This is the product I use to treat the rust, so it's a nitromorse rust converter. You can get this product from Halfords. I've been using it for a while now and it seems to be pretty good stuff. After treating the rust with several coats of nitromorse rust converter, I got it in a metal filler, so this is a good hard filler. It's not like the normal body filler that you'd use. This stuff is really hard and it tends to seal any pinholes. You can see there where I've cleaned up the back edge of that door and I've got it masked off ready for primer. This is the metal filler that I used. As you can see, it's made by Isopan and you can get this from Halfords. However, there are alternatives that I use and I'll put links to them in the comments. As you can see now in this clip, I've got the door all in primer. So this is a U-Pol aerosol primer. It's a high build and it's really good stuff. Before I use this high build primer, I also use an etch primer. You can see I missed a little bit there. However, I will get it before paint. So as you'll see in this clip, I've now got the vehicle all masked up, ready for paint. I ended up doing a lot more to this job than what I wanted to be doing. It turned into a lot bigger job. So there was rust along that lower bottom edge, that like large quarter panel, as you can see there. I ended up tying that in with the job as well. To be honest, it probably would have helped with the colour match along the bottom edge of that door, although this time round the paint colour wasn't actually that bad. You can see inside there, it's all now ready for paint. You can see the bits that I've resealed up. I masked on that upper edge there with some fine line tape and I'll just polish that off afterwards. So yeah, all ready for paint. Well, that's the vehicle now in paint, so we're just waiting for it to dry, which it didn't take very long at all on this day, so it was absolutely red hot. I think it was 28 degrees in there. I actually made the mistake of leaving some lacquer in the gun and it did actually go off in the pot, which was quite annoying. Quite a big job for me to have to clean out, but to be honest, I'm not used to the weather being so hot, so normally it wouldn't have gone off in the gun. I would have had time to clean it. Anyway, never mind, lesson learned, it's one of those things, but what a fantastic job. So where I've lost the paint on the door, you'll see I've used fine line tape again, so I've just gone onto a body line. What I'll do is I'll flat that off, polish it up, and you'll never see where I've blown it in. So that's it, another job done. Let's have a look at the before. And again, here's the after. So that's just a little short video on the VW Transporter rust correction work. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.